What is good, YouTube? Fibonacci here, throwing this together. Shit, like on Saturday. I just got off of work and everything. It's like 8:45. So, yeah, I kind of slacked on this prediction video. Man, last week I had it like up in no time, or I had it done in no time. I'm not sure when I uploaded it, but I did have it done like around by Thursday. So, kind of sucks that I'm pretty late on this one. Got to try to get it done and upload it before tomorrow, of course, before all the games. Of course, Thursday night's game I got wrong already. I thought the Bucks would go out there and win, but Tom Brady apparently don't know what down it is. So Nick Foles is now 2-0 against him as well. So yeah, that happened. Wrong on my first one. That'll be up there. Of course, you'll see. And yeah, I mean, not too many people. This is my least watched series that I know of, so not too sure if anybody cares anyway. But yeah, gonna try to get this one done. I mentioned in my last predictions video that I'm going to be doing these just straight up, no edit. I'm just gonna go through, kind of pick the teams that I chose to win, and then just kind of leave off at that. I'm not gonna try to like go too in depth with any team. If you want to do that, just comment below. We can have an interaction down there about it. But besides that, I'm going to kind of get right into it right now. First game, like I said, Bucks Bears. I picked the Bucks, and of course I was wrong. Nick Foles came out and won the game. And then next game we have Bills Titans. This one actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is postponed, I believe. So I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even think about this because there's some games that are actually being postponed and everything. So Bills actually I chose to win, but we'll see when that actually happens. And then now let's move on to the next one, one that'll actually happen. Jaguars, Texans. Bill O'Brien is out of there. J.J. Watt helped to get rid of him, so that's awesome. That might bring pretty good morality to the team, and I think just enough so to go out there and like win. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're just ready to win a game. So I picked the Texans to win against the Jags. Ravens and the Bengals. This one, I feel like I should bet money on the Bengals because I mean. You can't. I mean, you wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt you to bet a little bit of money just to win the amount of money you would win if they won, because apparently Lamar Jackson and somebody else, I think the tight end, is questionable, I believe. So if they don't play, I think the Bengals actually have a pretty good shot in this game. But I still pick the Ravens. So yeah, can't go against a team that is going full force dominant right now and hasn't. Or did they lose? Yeah, they lost one game, but to the Chiefs. But yeah, moving on. Panthers, Falcons. We have the Falcons are going to try to win a game, or have they won a game? My goodness, I am. You can tell I am not ready right now. Just got off of work and everything, but trying to get this done. I picked the Panthers to win because I think Teddy Bridgewater. I know he's been struggling a little bit and everything, but I feel like they might just get it going this time. After 4 games, I feel like also the Falcons do not seem to know what the hell they're doing. So I'm going to pick the Panthers on this one. Next game, we have Chiefs Raiders. If there was usually I do this like every week, if there was a pick that I would have like an upset, if I was to choose a team to upset a team, I would think I would pick the Raiders to upset the Chiefs just because it's a divisional game and they play each other pretty hard, although the divisional games are usually played pretty hard. And I feel like the Raiders are not too bad of a team. It's just dependent on Derek Carr, pretty much. And Mahomes and everything, it's just you never know with everything going on and whatnot, or not everything going on with COVID, but with basically them having a close game and whatnot with the Chargers, I feel like the same thing might come down with the Raiders, but I'm still picking the Chiefs because I'm not going to go against them, not until I feel like it's an actual necessity to. But yeah. Moving on to the Cardinals, Jets. Kyler Murray, I don't know what the hell is going on. This motherfucker's struggling now. All of a sudden, after the first 2 weeks, looking like people talking MVP and everything. But yeah, I think him going against the Jets, though, that might just revitalize what the hell he was doing the first 2 weeks as opposed to the last 2 weeks. So I picked the Cardinals to win. And then next is my bias pick, of course. It's always biased because it's Steelers. So, I got my Juju jersey on and everything. Steelers, Eagles. I picked the Steelers. But then again, they have what is it, Darius Slay now. So that is something to look out for. And Fletcher Cox, two people who can make a difference in a game. So those people, I mean, I'm not gonna say this is a cakewalk, which a lot of people like to say, like on TV, like analysts and everything. They love to say the Steelers are gonna steamroll the Eagles and whatnot. But nah, I'm not gonna buy that. We always like to play close to our competition. We always like to give our, they always like to give the fans heart attacks. So yeah, I'm picking the Steelers, though, biased pick. Rams, Washington. Okay, so Dwayne Haskins has been benched. Not only benched, he has been benched. So he's not even the backup. I think he's down to the third string, as far as I'm aware. Um, that's pretty crazy. Ron Rivera must have good reason to, but somebody did bring up a good point from what I heard that why do it now if somebody knew the playbook more than he does. I mean, what was the point? Did you just do it to do it because he was a first round pick or so? I really don't know, don't understand. Hope he gets a decent shot somewhere else if they end up moving on from him. But yeah, I picked the Rams though. Aside from shit going on with that. I picked the Rams though because the Rams are pretty dominant when it comes to defense, and yeah, with everything going on with Washington switching up and whatnot, yeah, not going to see them win in this one. Dolphins 49ers. Okay, so this one this might be just my upset pick that I outright upset pick. I feel like I should pick the 49ers, which this is probably stupid going against the 49ers, but I think the Dolphins are not a bad team, and I feel like they just might actually go in there and win. Yeah, it's probably a dumb pick. I can't change it now, though. I'm actually shocked that I made that pick now that I'm looking at it. But it's just with so many injuries on the 49ers and the Dolphins possibly being able to match that, depending on who plays, too. I mean, Fitzmagic might have magic or not. He's going to be playing in a warm place regardless, so I feel like he might not struggle in that aspect, but I don't know. We'll see. I picked the Dolphins, though. Okay, we got Cowboys Giants. This game is very hyped because it's like who the fuck is gonna lose, or who's gonna want to lose it more. It's almost like who did they verse last time? Shit, it was like not the Browns, I guess. More like the Falcons, I guess. But before we knew the Falcons were gonna become the Falcons again, but I feel like the Giants are potentially gonna have a chance here. But it's just Daniel Jones turns that ball over way too much, and the Cowboys, I feel like they have probably been screamed at enough by Jerry Jones to get a fucking win, especially when it's a home game and shit. I mean, they have to win this. I mean, I'm picking it because I feel like they have to win it, so I'm picking the Cowboys on this one. Moving on to the Patriots Broncos, this one's like really iffy because not too sure who's starting. Considering Cam Newton might be out and everything, so like the whole COVID thing throws a lot of these fucking predictions off. If people were mostly healthy, uh, not injury related, but like if it wasn't COVID related, it'd be a lot easier to stick with these picks. But I feel like the Patriots, Bill Belichick, I mean, he's going to find a way to out scheme the Broncos, no matter who the hell he has. And with the mistakes that Brian Hoyer made last game and all that kind of shit, he's not going to let it fly again. So, oh yeah, and I always have that thing where if he lose one, they're not going to lose two times in a row, or if they do, it's very rare. Not going to bet against it. Patriots are going to win. Browns Colts. This is going to be a pretty good test for the Browns because the Colts are a really good defense. They're actually, I think, second to no, we're second to them, or we're like back and forth. But yeah, they're a really good defense. This will definitely be something though to see if the Browns can actually be slowed down with this kind of defense and everything. It just sucks because I mean Phillip Rivers. You can't trust him. So I mean. Fuck, I picked the Browns, to be honest, because, I mean, yeah, the Browns' defense is actually pretty good, too. Moving on to the next game, Seahawks-Vikings. This is pretty simple. Maybe not so simple, but, I mean, you got Russ, MVP Russ going in. It's a home game for them, so Vikings still struggling and whatnot. Even though even though they could potentially come back and win, Seahawks are probably more than likely going to win this game, to be honest. And then we got, what is this? I think the last game. Yeah, last game. Chargers, Saints. I picked the Saints. I feel like I should have picked the Chargers just because it really does seem like there's something wrong with Drew Brees, but I think because the Saints have so many talented people, you can't count them out. Yeah, you can't count them out. They have the other quarterback. Can't think of his name right now. But and then Alvin Kamara. I mean, it's just endless, you know. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Chargers do come out and win this, especially with Air Bear, or whatever you call him, Herbert, starting now. And he's actually pretty good, showing no signs of weakness. So, never know. This will probably be a pretty good game, though. And the Green Bay Packers and the Lions are both on a bye right now. So, enjoy that full bye week. I know we don't care. Shit, we didn't really have a full bye week, but that's whatever. Who cares about days off? I mean, for as much as I've worked in my job, never really had a vacation anyway. So what does it matter? Shit. Like Mike Tomlin said, we do not care. It's all about winning football. Who's our next opponent? Focus on that. But yeah, enough of all that ranting and everything, rambling on. You already know. I'm about to get out of here. There's basically all my predictions circled as usual. I do this at the end of all my predictions. Maybe people will just get to a point where they skip to the end and just look at this shit. But that's, hey, it's getting better. It's building up. I'm adding, you got the bias, and then I got the bye team down there because we finally got that shit going. People are on buys and everything, so there's only so many games being played, so I can actually use that space, as you can see. I got my current record, which I didn't even talk about in the beginning, which I probably should have. 45, 17, and 1. I mean, people are slacking when it comes to my predictions. I mean, if people just came to me and just bet it straight up on, FanDuel or whatever, and they just, bet who's going to win and whatnot, I mean, you guys would be up some pretty good money just by betting, just based off of who the hell I'm picking to win. So I don't know. That's enough of me tooting my own horn and shit. I'm about to go though. Shoot. Good luck to all the teams tomorrow. Hopefully your guys' teams win, unless you're the Eagles, because that's who we're playing. So sorry for you, but hey, it's all good. I'll catch you guys in my other videos. Check out my other ones and whatnot on my channel. Till then, au revoir.
And if you happen to enjoy the content, be sure to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to comment. Take it forever easy.